Peace, peace. NFOMURK. I'm out here. It's a beautiful day. On one of my videos, I recommended that we go for a walk. And I don't just be saying it, man. Like, I'm really addicted to going out into nature. We in Philadelphia, where, like, your future ain't really necessarily promised. Concrete jungle ain't as beautiful as the real, whatever. This is not really like a jungle, but you get the vibe. You know the vibe. You know what I mean? So I like coming out here. It do something to my soul and my spirit. And like, it recharges me. I get energized by it. So I was with time, I'm doing like 3 hobbies right now: riding my bike, working out, and I'm trying to make a video on YouTube. It's like a trifecta. If you ask me, I'm pretty happy, and I hope that this happiness is, hope y'all feel it, hope you see it, hope you get inspired to do better, break a sweat, energize your chakras, so centralize your thoughts on whatever it is you're trying to be. All right? Now, let me give y'all a little rhyme and reason on some of the burden of my channel, right? Now, a lot of people don't really care about the earth being round or flat. And to be honest with you, I started off not caring neither, And then I was like, damn, but why is there a conflict? Like, people thought it was flat. People really going in. People saying it is round. And I learned, like everybody else learned, the round theory, all that. I get it. So there's nothing for me to stay over here and figure out. So in order for me to have an intelligent idea on what's going on, I'm gonna have to play the other side and use my same level of intelligence and scrutiny to see the truth and what is not being readily available as the truth, right? So I always make the disclaimer with, I don't know if the earth is round or flat, right? And because of that, it puts my mind's eye in a way of looking at it objectively, right? Because I'm not having a dog in the race. I'm willing to be wrong, right? But I'm going to entertain every angle you come with, a counter angle and words and understanding that come with it. So as I go there on my own, just being me, I realized that this is really where this is where the great deception comes from, right? So now in the scripture, they try to build a tower to the heavens called Tower of Babel. You know, we heard that before, right? And then the legend or the myth or the story goes that he cursed them with multiple languages, right? So those multiple languages turn into nations, you see? Because language and nationality, race, identity all plays into that. That's harmonics. You see what I'm saying? Language is a harmony. Your skin tone is a harmony. Everything about you resonates on some type of frequency. We already know that. Everybody say, oh, everything is about energy and love and blah, 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 right? So now the Tower of Babel turned into nations, right? We live in this English-speaking nation, so our advisor on space is NASA, right? And they're telling you that it's round. They got pictures and illustrations of it and all this stuff like that. So then you would think that you would get the truth from another area that speaks another language, say Russia, Germany, China, all these people that got their own space programs. You would think that they would give you the truth too, because, well, they got to be going against America. And then you realize if you were to leave America and go to another area and see a cross on their land, you see any type of religious depiction, you already know that they are friends with NASA and they're going to run the same lie. You understand? So you see that it went from the earth being flat, it kind of goes into religion. Then religion is the way that they try to govern the land via you believing in God. And then science would be another way they'll govern the land by you not believing in God. You see what I'm saying? So when you go out of God, you will go into the science and then look for the truth there, right? And that's why a lot of the kids go towards the science. A lot of the elderly tend to go towards the scripture, you see? So now if the devil has hands on both of them would be inaccurate upon us trying to decipher, right? So the heads of nations are playing by the same rules for the same reasons, for the same agenda. They're pumping the same story to keep you asleep. Now, when you look at the definition of insane, you say it's to do the same thing over and over, expecting changes, right? Now, if you were to see that in a diagram form, to me, it looked like it would be a circle, right? So and now if you were to go logic, you would get a straight line. You understand what I'm saying? So whether the earth is round or flat, it doesn't matter. You would never know. But the way you think should be more moving in I wouldn't necessarily say in any finite order like straight or circular. It should move in a wave. And that way you would simultaneously embody your masculine and feminine attributes. You understand what I'm saying? So, but if it's closed off in a loop, in a continuum, it's kind of insanity. And that would be the arm rocking you to sleep on any other thing you do past that moment. Because you won't understand. You understand what I'm saying? And then Hollywood, oh man, let me see how I want to taper this in. Because I, at the point, really want to lose you at this point now. I want to keep talking, and then you go like, yo, I don't know what he's talking about. That was used to be one of my fears. I used to be like, I don't want to lose him. I want to keep him with me. I want to do that. And a lot of times I'm realizing too that I'm doing these for my friends, but really and truly, I'm not. My friends know me. About all of them got my phone number. They see me on a daily basis. When I finish talking to them, they say, oh, that should have been on YouTube. You should have said that on YouTube. And I realized like I enjoy doing this, but my friends got me. So now I got to get y'all, right? So with that said, man, I'm about to, I got a little bit more time. I'm going to try to make it a little 10-minute video. So I ain't going to be done just yet, right? So even everything, you ever wonder who invented the language, who invented the alphabet? Why is these symbols shaped the way they're shaped? Who did this? Who did that? For what reason? When you see the deception that's used in the English language, right? And you say, wow, that's pretty genius, or that was a coincidence, or that's pretty sinister. Well, why would they do that? When you get to that, you're wondering who's there, you're wondering who's dumb. And then you hear words like magic, you hear words like, stop on magic for a second, right? Hollywood has X amount of families that run Hollywood to keep the population asleep, right? One of those bodies will be called Walt Disney, right? Walt Disney has its own land, Disneyland, has its own production, now even has its own little app that they're doing big things, right? Now, the Disney logo is Bugs Bunny. The Disney logo is Mickey Mouse, right? You usually see him with wizard attire on a couple, not all usually see him, but they have a depiction of Mickey Mouse. I'll probably put the clip in there when I go home and edit it. They got a picture of Mickey Mouse with wizardry stuff on, like a hat, like the guy from Lord of the Rings, and a robe. And on the robe, in the hat, it has like the moon and stars all over it. And then he has a magic wand, and from the wand, it has stars coming from there. And that's as a symbol, right? And now you're saying, oh, it's Mickey Mouse is a symbol saying this is Walt Disney. But why did he make the mouse hold a magic wand? Why was he wearing wizard clothes? Why was it stars coming in all this? Why is this stuff there? Why did the artist who made this cartoon feel the burden to do such a thing, right? So now you realize that the people who invented and manipulated and playing these things see themselves as masters, wizards, and witches, right? Then you know this is evident when you see Walt Disney, the mouse, holding the magic wand, right? What is the magic wand made of? Hollywood, right? The holly tree, and it bears a fruit called the holly berry. Go figure, right? So now the Hollywood, and when you have stars, people who play in the movie, they are called stars, and then that role of stars is called a cast. You see what I'm saying? And then when they're casting a spell, right? Words, you spell words. On my previous video, I was trying to go into it with culture, spells, and so forth, because the words that we're using reson with the people who created the word to interrupt you and your connection with the all. So they close your world off and they manipulated what's going on in there, they feel super strong. They feel super good. And it doesn't matter what you say. They would never tell you the truth because it would not benefit them one iota to free you. You understand? So this is what it's about. It's a very, very ugly game if you're looking towards them. So this is one of the reasons why I feel so good being out here. You know what I mean? Taking in that good air, feeling that good rays from the sun, charging up every part of my being. I enjoy it. I love it. And healthier me, makes a healthier you. So with that said, with no further ado, I'm over and out. Peace. Keep the love coming. I'm going to keep mine coming. One, Murk. Yeah, though.